We're here in Brighton, obviously for night 5 of the Premier League, right on the seafront, no better place to be. Yeah, so it's 10:30. It's obviously after the game against Nathan Aspinall. Slightly disappointed here in Brighton, but yeah, you've just got to dust yourself down, not let it get to you too much, and obviously week 6 is right round the corner. There's so many highs and lows, to be honest, of being a dart player. Obviously the highs are the wins, winning titles or winning big games. The crowd feel it, your family, everyone on social media is buzzing, and it really does make you feel good. But on the flip side of that, the losses can really get you down. Your family feel it, you see some negative comments on social media and stuff, so you need to sort of steer away from the negativity and focus on the positive stuff. In every game there's always positives, whether there'll be a few good scores or a decent finish or a high average. You've got to always look for the positive, and I think that's so important. Definitely pushing forward now for the rest of the season. I think the mentality changes. You learn certain traits. Obviously it's been a tough season so far and you lose a lot, but I think back in 3-4 years ago I'd have took losing very, very difficult. I'd lock myself away and stuff, and hence where the sports psychologist and the hypnotist come into it. But nowadays I look at every defeat, I analyse what I can. I'll try and take every positive I can out of the game and try to improve for the next game or the next time I play that opponent. And I think it's so important to just keep believing in what you can do. There's so many times that you'll lose and you could take negatives into future performances, and you need to not do that. Yeah, the routine was really good, to be honest. I skipped breakfast this morning but went for a bella d'Italia, had some cannelloni, some chicken fries, felt really good. Had a really good lie-in. Got to the venue 4 o'clock, 4:30. Obviously my first game was 8:45. Had a few hours on the practice board, playing really well. Felt like I prepared as well as I could. Sandwiches come out and I had my Barocca at the right time, and Nathan just played a fantastic game, to be honest, 106 average. I wasn't too disappointed with my performance, averaging 97. There was a lot of good positives in there, but obviously when you're chasing wins, yeah, you always sometimes flick more towards the negatives. So I'll soon dust myself down, and you don't really get time to feel the infliction of a defeat. We're straight off to Belgium tomorrow morning for the Weezer for European Tour 1 event. I've got Jermaine Watermina or a qualifiers on Saturday afternoon, so I need to make sure that I quickly forget about the Premier League and focus fully on the European Tour now. Obviously the Premier League, it's great to be involved and stuff, but there's no ranking on it. Obviously when you lose on the main tour, it affects your rankings, so I need to make sure that I'm fully positive and going into that Belgium as good as I can. And obviously I know that the performances are still there. It's just obviously when you're playing in the Premier League and you're live on Sky week in, week out, it's magnetised a lot more. But I need to take all the positives, like I said, and stop being so negative. I think the standard of the Premier League's insane, to be honest. That was my 5th game tonight, and obviously I've lost with some really good averages. I think my tournament average is 98, but obviously Nathan tonight averaged just on 107. Van Geren's beat me with 109 and Luke Little's beat me with 112. So you're playing against the top players in the world week in, week out. Obviously there's going to be games like that, but I also know that there's going to be games that I play as well as that as well. So yeah, there's still a long way to go in the Premier League. Don't write me off yet. Just doing some filming for Paddy Power, so you're right.
Mark, nice to meet you. How are you?
Yeah, not too bad. Yeah, so yesterday was really chill, to be honest. I did some filming for Paddy Power with one of the jockeys, and that was just a really chilled out half an hour sort of session where I had to just do a few bits. You'll see online over the next few weeks. I think it was leading up to Cheltenham with Harry Cobden, so that'll be really fun.
We want to bring the Paddy Power darts crack to racing.
It's always important to do the media and stuff, because that's where people see your different side of your personality. When they're watching on TV, they just see you playing darts, to be honest. Yeah, I always think it's important, whether it be an interview like this or an interview for a Sky TV or whoever it may be. And the YouTube is obviously a massive key now to my career. And then obviously my social media as well. I think it's really important that people see that side and get my take on things. You're going to see a lot of raw footage of me just talking from the heart, really.
Oh God, yes. That's the one.
We need one of Stephen going like that.
Thanks very much.
The players in the Premier League are elite in our sport, to be honest. You've got Luke Littler, who's absolutely flying at the minute. He's got all eyes on our sport and brought the demographic of our sport down as well. You've got Luke Humphries, who's well #1, and he's absolutely flying as well, playing some great darts. 9-darter tonight. Obviously 2 9-darters, Luke Humphries and Rob Cross. Yeah, I think BetMGM have put up a £30,000 or £35,000 set of gold darts for each 9-darter hit. It's a great prize, to be honest, to hit the 9, and and get that, and obviously it's always good. You've seen the fans go absolutely berserk, pint glasses thrown up in the air, and it was like a carnival atmosphere in there. That's what everyone turns up to be able to see, the great darts, and 2 9-darters in one night is epic. And then you've got the likes of Gerwyn Price, who's playing some great darts as well. He turns 40 in the morning. Yeah, he's got a lot of celebrating to do over the next few weeks. Rob Cross, obviously he's been in the Premier League for a lot longer than I have. All these players have got a major advantage over me for just composure and everything that they see, because they're always on it. Nathan Aspinall, who played a cracking game tonight against me, fan favourite as well. Walk-on's brilliant, and yeah, good. They're all good friends of mine, to be honest, but they're all great players. Chris Dobie as well, another cracking player. He was unlucky to lose tonight. Played some fantastic darts, but the fans are unbelievable, to be honest. I feel it from the moment I stand on the walkway for the walk-on, and they're all singing Titanium. You get on stage and you get that special feeling. Everyone's there to see you. The crowd's been unbelievable. Even when I've been behind in games, they've still been shouting my name and getting behind me and really helping me to perform as well as I can do. I feel like I'm letting people down at the minute, not playing to my full potential and winning games, but I'm sure it's only around the corner. I always knew that it was going to be difficult. I'd have been kidding myself, to be honest, if I thought I was going to just get straight back into it and just start winning straight away. The averages that these players are throwing in against me are really high, so I need to make sure that I bring my best game all the time. Keep the positivity away from the Premier League when I'm playing tournaments and stuff, take the positives and the confidence away from them, and then come into the Premier League with all the confidence going. When you're only playing best of 11, especially when you're searching for a win, it's such a short format. We want to win any game, and we're used to playing best of 11 for the Pro Tour and stuff, but when you're under the microscope and you're playing on the TV week in, week out, and people expect you to win, and sometimes it just doesn't happen. You've just got to sort of get off to a really fast start. I think I've noticed over the first 5 Premier League games that my starts have not been good enough. That's a certain thing I'll try and change. I'll be on the practice board and making sure that I'm really sharp from the start of a game, and that's where I believe I'll get my first win then. Yeah, so now it's just about winding down. Obviously, it's always disappointed after you lose, but like I said before, you can't take it to heart really. I need to make sure that I'm fresh going to Belgium, so it'll be an early night tonight. Make sure that I'm really fresh tomorrow, and then 8 o'clock we'll get up, have some breakfast, and then shoot to Belgium. You don't get much time to obviously lick your wounds. You need to get straight back on the board and make sure you put it right next time, and I've got to push through it. But obviously the main tour is where the priority is, so I need to make sure that I'm ready for the main tour, but also be ready for week 6 as well as the Premier League. I think what you see with the Premier League is the elite, the form, the standard, the doubles, everything about the Premier League. You need to be on your game to win any game, and obviously, unfortunately for me, I've not won a game yet, but yeah, I'm trying as best as I can. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you all soon.